everyone, this is Stanley Feng from Group 10. Our group members are Lim Yunling Hazel, Zihan Tang, Xinpei Guo, and Bing Pei. Today we will introduce our chosen company Apple and its managing turnover policy. Apple is one of the best-known technology companies of all time. It offers consumers technologies like iPhone, iPad, MacBook, and Apple Watch. Apple has a corporate culture that motivates human resource to support various strategic objectives. For example, the company's culture traits are aligned with the drive for innovation. Through the leadership of Steve Jobs and Tim Cook, the company continues to maximize human resource support for business relevance. Next. One of Apple's adopted managing turnover policy is to decentralize out of Silicon Valley. Since it has faced many problems recruiting and remaining talent. Many engineers lamented that they could not balance living expenses with other pursuits. Furthermore, Apple has struggled to diversify its workforce. For these reasons, it is looking to build multiple offices out of Silicon Valley and adopt a decentralized administration. Apple has since engaged in a costly expansion from LA to San Diego. That's my part, and let's welcome Yunling for her part. Thanks.
Thank you. The HR policy we chose was decentralized management. But what is decentralized management? Well, unlike centralized management, which is a style where all decisions come from a select group of people, decentralized management results in various levels of the company possessing the authority to make impactful decisions without the need for as much red tape. This allows for more flexibility and immediate change to happen at the local level, though policy-making decisions are still handled by the higher-ups. Despite choosing this, the transition hasn't been easy for the company due to its long 44-year history as a centralized corporation. The reason why they kept it this way for so long was due to how centralization was able to promote a strong sense of unity and consistency in all levels of the company. They still chose to shift to decentralization, however, as doing so will reduce reliance on the Valley, which is a place that is currently too expensive for employees to live in and too limiting in diversity for Apple to directly employ from. Due to geography and high cost of living, it's mainly cisgender straight white males who live there. Hence, Apple chose to decentralize and build offices at the areas where people actually are, cheaper cities with a more diverse population. Now, I will pass my time on to my teammate Zihan.
One industry or business is heavily concentrated in an urban area, as is the case with Apple's headquarters in Silicon Valley, and its employees cannot afford these high living expenses. Apple is currently experimenting with decentralized management, allowing its employees to choose work areas with lower living costs instead. This tactic will significantly lower the turnover rate. A decentralized system is typically the best choice to avoid an unending decision-making process with the management team, and this may incur a greater communication cost if the information is technical in nature, which is difficult to discover, complex, or hard to grasp without specialized training. There are further arguments in favor of decentralized administration. First, it can reduce expenses and management time. Second, it enhances workers' managerial competencies. Third, this boosts employees' intrinsic motivation because they have greater freedom at work and may choose how to perform their tasks. Next, Apple Company is no longer to just have only one headquarters. It will now be allowing a spread of authority to those other branches in order not to slow down the decision-making process. However, in order to keep the same consistency and uniformity they are known for, they will still choose to keep a strong upper management within organization. Thanks. Let's welcome Bing.
Okay, in the next part, we will discuss the advantage and disadvantage of decentralized workforce decision-making. Firstly, in Apple's decentralized workforce policy, lower-level managers can make better decisions than top management because they are influenced by the local culture and the needs of the customers. The flexibility to on-site solutions and make decisions is promoted at the top level to provide decision-making opportunities and experience for junior managers and senior management need to the authority to make decisions to lower-level personnel. On the disadvantage, Apple has had to incur significant cost to training staff and invest in building new shops in new environment. On top of that, when power is divided among departments, headaches can lead to cooperation between departments, which can lead to battles. Next one is by Xinpei.
Thanks for being. Decentralization management also has some potential problems. First one is still pushback within the organization, making employees feel lack of freedom and flexibility. Then this shift to increased physical office has caused employees to worry about their options for home-based working, as many of them prefer not to come to the office at all. At the time where the biggest change has been occurred months before workers are back to the office, managers still hadn't been given formal training for the new procedures they must take. Next page. In order to solve this problem, upper management is more open to change and allow those who are not required to use office equipment to work at home. In addition, the training of middle managers is also very important. Next page. In conclusion, Apple wants to reduce turnover and increase the diversity of their employees, so they choose to decentralize and build offices in cheaper and different cities. Transitioning to this new management style is difficult, but there are many managers willing to push for more change and freedom. They are making the right decision, but need a strong upper and middle management to make it happen. Thanks for listening, and this is our reference list.